Guys, good morning. My name is Lana. This is the Lighthouse. I only did some morning epiphanies over the weekend. And then this morning I listened to a couple of readings. I got up. I didn't get up till 5. And when I started, I moved things around to change up the energy for the readings and stuff. And so when I did that, I moved my cards over and I went to grab a couple of decks that I was going to do readings on. And the angel said, no, this. And I went, whoa, shit, slow down. The messages started pouring in. Okay, so I'm hearing something about time. Okay. So what I'm using today is the Starseed Oracle is going to be like the main message. There was something that's across time. They're talking something about remote viewing here. Okay, I opened up this deck. I shuffled it a couple times and I said, what are you talking about? All of a sudden, when I cut the cards, all these messages started coming in. I'm like, whoa, I haven't even started the reading yet. So we got angel messages at the end for you guys. Rebirth is on the bottom. Okay, some of us are going through some major shifts right now. Okay, I don't know if it's to do with the planets. So they're giving me pictures of, because guys, my angels talk to me with pictures. They literally will come in and I'll see them in my head and they'll point things out. But they're saying something about the shifting of time going into the future. So they're talking about remote viewing. Some of you are going to be, I don't even have my candle lit. They're saying it doesn't matter. So some of you are going to start getting visions of the future. There's something big here about seeing in between the realms. Like they've already showed me, they showed me the other day. Okay, so I got this main vision in. This may or may not resonate with all of you. If it resonates for you, I'm going to assume that you're like me. Okay, if not, maybe you know someone like this, or maybe you'll just leave the room. Whatever, your choice, right? So they were showing me like a line, and then the sun, or what I felt like the sun was like half a circle, and then they were showing me realms, and they showed me 5 of them. There were 5, like a half a sun, right, with 5 rays. And they're saying you can see into this realm, and this realm, and this realm, and this realm, and this realm. I'm still trying to figure out what those 5 realms are. So there are some of you that, like me, if you're ADHD or if you have any kind of learning disability, or even if you don't, even if your mind works in a certain, or you're wired a certain way. I actually did a morning epiphany that is set out to come up on Wednesday, which today's Monday, and it's talking about the way we're wired. Hardwired. Some people are hardwired. Some people are malleable. I don't think it has anything to do with your zodiac. I'm talking about the way you are wired as a human being. Some of us, and it has something to do with star seed energy, because I still have the 4 Arcturians hanging out. Okay, I haven't had a chance to do any research on them. I spent 2 days in my own little world doing some more healing on my past relationship, and I'm just like ready to move into the future now. Okay, so I've got some runes here. What do y'all want me to do first? I'm feeling like pull a couple of cards from the Starseed deck, and then I'm going to talk to y'all about these 4 cards, and then we're going to pull some angel cards. Okay, so I'm going to leave all this right here. Okay, so let's pull out a couple of cards from the Starseed deck and see what they want to tell us. Guys, it feels like it's just like the floodgates just open. Sorry, guys, I'm 62 years old. I got to see up close better. All right. So on the bottom is star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Some of you being majorly activated right now. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life on the split. Guys, I'm already channeling. And then the blue flame, spontaneous awakening. Some of you are starting to have a spontaneous awakening, and I'm feeling like this blue flame here may be the Arcturians. Okay, some of you might start feeling their energy, seeing them, and I haven't really had a chance to do any research on them. I just know what they're telling me. Okay? Activation, integration. So some of you may have starseed energy of the Arcturians that you're starting to, okay, so they're showing me some of you, your energy is leveling up. I saw a cloud yesterday. I meant to take a film of it. I went to my job. I was throwing some stuff away because we have big dumpsters there, and I saw this cloud. It was like one big giant cloud, and there was this other cloud. And you know how clouds sink? Well, there was this one part of the cloud that was elevating. And then I could see a figure in it. Like it looked like Horus or Anubis, the Egyptian god with the big ear. I think it's Anubis. Or is it Horus? It's one of those 2 gods. And that's what it looked like to me. Like an elevation. So, and I kind of looked at it and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Normally clouds sink. This cloud is coming out of a cloud and it's rising up. And you know, if you've been listening to me for any length of time, my angels have told me, pay attention to the clouds, we'll send you messages that way. So, some of you are having a spontaneous elevation of your energies. Doorways are opening up. You may start getting messages from your guides and your angels or any other guides that you have that are multidimensional. They're saying, that's going to be put into practical use for the future to lead you on your path. Ooh, I just got to shiver up my head. Okay, so they're saying pull some cards from this. So, if some of you are feeling out of sorts or feeling, oh my God, I said this yesterday. Guys, you can't make this shit up. Okay, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. They gave me this message the other day, guys. Some of you are taking baby steps, even though you don't, and then I just saw the card of, you're not for everyone. Guys, there's a group of us, a group of y'all. You're part of a team of souls calling support. Okay, there's a group out there, and I think I'm part of it, okay, that are elevating in a different way, that are meant to be the way showers of the future, okay, where some of you may literally feel called to go out into your community, to look up certain subjects, to, and this card just fell, what is this, cracked open, we're going to take that, cracked open, okay, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Some of you may be hardwired to not see any progress. I'm already channeling, guys. So you may find it hard to accept, but these energies are going to keep coming in and coming in and coming in and force you to face the reality that you are different. Now, some of you may feel like you're going to go crazy with this and say, this is just not me, but it is you. It's up to you what you do with it. But I'm feeling like it's going to, I don't want to say haunt. Some of you, this energy coming in is going to feel so intense that you're going to feel like if you don't do something with it, if you don't at least ground it off or pass it off or in some way integrate it, because you're going to feel literally, your higher self's going to feel pushed to keep going forward or to take your consciousness with it. Does that make sense? That's what they're saying, okay? Something is elevating. Ooh, it may rain this morning. Good thing we got my roof covered. I'm going to get another full tarp to put on there. Let me see what else it has to say. Cracked it. What else is happening for these people? New Earth, keep holding the vision. Some of you are elevating faster than you ever thought you would. Like you may actually be feeling your higher self right here. And you're looking back and you're seeing your conscious self. And you're feeling that pull. You're feeling that extension. Does that make sense? Okay. Some of you are really feel like inside you may feel like you're standing still, but you're really elevating. You're being pulled towards your new future. Okay? Even if you're just taking baby steps and not knowing where you're quite going. Every day, make another step forward, no matter what it is. Set out and come up with a plan, or just write down in your journal what you're experiencing. Like, I'm going to have to write down about that cloud. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Some of you might have some new gifts come in, new creative ideas come in. That your angels are showing to you, or your guides are showing to you, that you're being pulled to go towards. Guys, I'm channeling. Sorry. I shake when I channel. Everybody's different. I shake. Okay? So, vivid dreams. Ooh. Micro. Okay, wait. Okay, they're saying, I got like two guides talking to me at one time. One at a time, guys. So, some of you are going to feel like little micro dreams. Or you're going to wake up and have dreams of just little tiny pieces that are showing you part of a picture, because they want you to do it one step at a time. Others of you are going to have this one day you wake up and everything's totally fucking different. And all this light's just pouring into you. Okay? It's pouring into you. You've somehow broke through a barrier of manifestation that you did not see coming. Okay? They're saying to pull this. Let me see. Connect with some of you ancestors. Some of your ancestors may be with you now. Some of you may, there's a show called, Who Do You Think You Are? One of the girls from Friends is the co-creator of it. The blonde, I can't remember her name. She always played kind of goofy, you know. I loved her. Kudman, Lisa Kudman, I think it is. She's one of the producers, makers of the Kudrow that helped produce that, I think. Okay? Connect with your ancestors and ancestral wisdom. Honor their legacy and draw strength from experiences. Some of you may want to go look up what your ancestors are, because there may be a clue from the past that's going to help catapult you into the future. Okay? I've been seeing catapult has been the word for this past week. San said something. She said, let your past relationship, she was talking about my past relationship, catapult you into the future. Okay? Stacy at the Daily Brew said something about catapult. One of the ladies at my job, I saw this something strange in their room, and she says, we made catapults today. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like seeing catapults everywhere. So some of you are being catapulted into the future with this opening up, this cracking open, and you're being called to go a certain direction. I don't know what that is. Prophecy of the calendar. Use calendars and planners to set goals, prioritize tasks. Some of you, okay, they're saying not even focus on that. They're saying focus on the picture. Some of you are leaving behind something that you're feeling rooted and grounded in, because you're energetically being called to go to something totally different. I don't know what that is. It's maybe unknown. See the blue in the background? It may be unknown for you, some of you. It may be speaking up about something you know about. It may be high intuitive hits. You see something. You suddenly feel called to go somewhere. You run into a person you haven't seen in a long time. They say something, and all of a sudden you get this little mini vision. You're like, oh my God, thank you. I've been waiting for that sign. Okay? Something that you don't expect coming. This is like something you don't see coming. Okay? Then we've got explore the epochs of history and their impact on the present. Learn from the lessons of the past to create a better future. Again, I'm feeling like something in your past, something that you, a person, a place, a thing, something is going to suddenly cause you to get some kind of idea, some kind of something that really cracks open the way you see time, the way you see how far you've come. Some kind of journey that you've been on is suddenly going to open up, and you're suddenly going to feel really huge, floaty, seeing the big picture you haven't seen, something that's held you back and made you feel small. You are suddenly going to feel like you're leaving this time capsule, okay, and you're jumping into the future, and see the horse, the person rider on the horse going towards the future. You are suddenly going to jump from leaving the depths of the past behind and be catapulted into a whole new reality that you did not see coming. Guys, I'm shaking so hard. Okay, look, literally, I pulled out other decks, and they said, no, this. Okay, so let me see what else we got here. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Some of you are going to jump several timelines or make several decisions that suddenly, I don't think, some of you, 6 months from now, I don't think you're going to be where you are right now. Rather emotionally, physically, mentally, something is coming in, something the universe is rearranging for some of us. Our reality, or our view of how we see reality, is going to shift dramatically. And guys, look, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I'm going to try to show you out the window. You see how cloudy it is out there? I feel like there's an energetic shift happening this morning. The clouds, the weather, maybe where you're at. Maybe it's sunny and all of a sudden it gets cloudy. Maybe some kind of change in the dramatic in the weather. I know they're saying the poles are shifting. Something dramatic energetically is happening with our planet, okay? They keep blaming it on China. No offense to China, okay? I don't know how you feel about China. I don't care. I'm just saying what I'm getting, okay? So some kind of energetic shift is going to happen because of the way our world is changing. The energies are shifting. And a lot of us that are going through spontaneous awakening are going to have lots of information come crashing in that may leave you dazed and confused, they're saying. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm just telling y'all what I'm picking up, okay? What else? Cracked open. What other ways being cracked open? They're saying runes, too. Birth is a portal. Some of you are going to just... Oh, my God. Okay. So, birth is a portal. Quit micromanaging the universe. You're gonna move beyond this, seeing things as tiny pieces. And this doorway's going to open up, and you're suddenly going to feel called, whatever way that is, and you're gonna just go for it. You're going to jump. You're going to literally. Some of you might feel suddenly like you suddenly have to move. You have to leave that job. You have to move your family. You may feel, wow, okay. I don't want to say it like that. There's some kind of a severing coming that's going to disconnect you from a person, place, thing, something in some kind of way is breaking what is happening for you. Okay? And it's causing a lot of healing and Pleiades in it, visionary. You're getting ideas you never thought you would get with this awakening. Some kind of huge awakening going on here. Okay? Higher learning is the next one. And then light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Some of you are being called for a bigger mission and purpose than what you think you could ever do. Okay? And they're saying stop there. Okay? You're leaving behind, some of you are leaving behind, you're having huge soul growth. You're seeing polarities that you never, you're lifting the veil. I mean, the card, it just keeps going and keep going. Seeing potential where there wasn't none before. There's a huge cracked open happening here. They're like, just keep going, keep going. They're saying with the left, the receiving end. Lifting the veil, the seas of Mentawkin, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Maybe even righting some past wrongs. And then we got that card again. Letting go and letting the universe guide you. Whoa! Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is up to you how you want to develop and create this. Whatever these visions are that you're getting. They're saying runes. So what else do you want to tell them? Guys, this is some big, huge message for a small group of you. This is not going to resonate for everybody. But some of you, the light is coming in. You're seeing things. You're seeing colors. You're seeing pictures. You're something like a sponge picking up all kind of information. I can feel what runes want to come out. I can't seem to get a grip on them. Yep, because they're not in that. Nope, nothing in that. They're wanting certain runes to come out. Flow, joy, and tribe. It's a small group of you, like I said. Okay? Sudden movement that you did not expect. Now, this rune means two horses facing each other, meeting in the middle, meeting of minds. So somebody from your past may come forth with an idea that catapults, there's that freaking word again, that takes you from the past and leaps you into the future where you're going. And I know it's showing a boundaries here. There are no boundaries. It's limitless where you're going. It's limitless, they're saying. Huge movement. And then upright, facing me, Haggles. This is going to shake up your whole world and what you thought was true about reality. Okay, guys, I'm dead serious on this, okay? We got flow, rune, tribe, movement, Haggles, shifting up your whole world and how you see things. Okay? This is sudden change for somebody. Sudden change for somebody. Fucking A, man. Sorry, I didn't say that. Opening up. Actually, it's this way. Opening up. Relief from distress. Whatever has been holding you back is no longer going to hold you back. You are going to be catapulted into the future. Okay? Some of you may suddenly feel compelled to move. I'm hearing. Okay? Guys, this is big. This is pretty damn big. Face up, that as I move the rim around, I've got new realms. I've got coming to yourself in group as well. Reaping the rewards for your harvest. Breakthrough and intuition. That when I rolled the runes over, they popped up. I'm just going to show y'all those as a side note for someone. Okay, intuition. Actually, it's the other way around, sorry. Okay, breakthrough. You're suddenly seeing your intuition and you're believing what you're feeling and seeing. And no matter what anybody else says to you, you're going to go, I know what I'm feeling inside. Like your higher self is going, listen, pay attention. Okay, I know that may be funny to some of y'all, but that's just what I'm picking up on here. And then as I went to flip them again, reward for harvest. Some of you are harvesting something that's been waiting to break free inside of you. They're saying. Anything else? I'll pull some angel cards in a minute, guys. Protection, healing. On its side. Group. Coming to yourself. Guys, some of you, even a month from now, the next moon cycle, you're just not going to feel the same. This is going to be a big sudden movement, a big sudden change. Cracked open for some of you. Okay, so this is weird. So I just got this mini vision of somebody, like, they're like bent over by their kitchen sink or something, and their cabinet door opens, and they reach up and they hit themselves, and they're like, wow, ow. And all of a sudden, it's like something shifts. Like it literally shakes you and something opens. So it may feel, or it could just come in like that. Like 1 minute yours is normal, the next minute you're like almost dizzy. And something comes in. Something just suddenly comes in. Moving forward fastly, faster, I'm hearing fastly, faster than you thought possible. No, it's right there. I feel it. Damn, I could feel it too. Spiritual warrior. You might start seeing orbs. You might start seeing or hearing where you're... Okay, so where your ears have always rang, you might now suddenly start hearing words from your guides. Something totally changed. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so it's like all of a sudden I felt the energy of one of my guides going, yes. Okay, so some of you are going to suddenly get these messages and these feelings that are going to open up this another realm or another way of understanding another realm. Lots of movement. Another realm. Some of you are going to start seeing and understanding information coming in that you didn't understand before. And it's going to feel like coming from out of nowhere. Okay? So guys, I don't know who this message is for, but this is a huge shift in your consciousness, in your leveling up, in the way you feel energy, see energy, understand energy, and it's going to get bigger. Some of you are going to come into your seer abilities, your psychic abilities. Some of you are going to have messages, more messages from passed on loved ones that are going to come through to you, more messages from those in other realms. You might suddenly start getting messages from loved ones that have passed on that you thought you'd never hear from or feel or see. And all of a sudden they come through with a message and they go, you can hear me now. You can hear me now. So different things opening up for different people in some kind of major shift that has to do really kind of with the world changing, the energy on the planet changing, the heavens above, and the way you pick up energy or the way you suddenly shift into another leveling up. Some kind of spontaneous awakening for some of you. Some of you may be in awe of it. Some of you may kind of fear it. But all of you are going to somehow understand it in a different way. Okay? Let me pull some angel cards now, they're saying. You're really going to feel like something's flipped. Okay? There's something about airplanes on here. Something about pyramids on here. Chronicles of creation. Some of you are going to create something new. It's going to bring a lot of fast movement for you. Lots and lots of movement. See, there's airplanes on this card. There's, I think it's a train right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay? Lots of movement. And it's encapsulated in something that happens to you. I don't know how else to explain this. But it has something to do with your past, even maybe a past life. What is that at the bottom of the... I don't know what this is at the bottom of this. There's some kind of a weird symbol here. And I don't know what it is. I can't really make it out. But something. Maybe you might start understanding some kind... languages, or... some of you might start studying ancient languages. Some of you might feel like you get messages from the past, or maybe some of your ancestors start talking to you in a way. Anyway, this card says, recognize your role as a co-creator of your reality. Use your time and energy to manifest your dreams and aspirations. So it feels like for those of you that decide to go with it, they're going to be letting you know that you are, just like the spider in the web and creating your own future like Witch and Sith was talking about, you are going to be able to make your dreams come true. You are going to be able to use what the universe is giving you to progress spiritually, emotionally, mentally, psychically in this huge shift. And it's going to feel like everything's been flipped on its head. Okay? You're really going to feel that shift. All right, let's pull some angel cards. My mind is strong, open, and clear. The angels are letting you know that working on nurturing deeper connection with your own divine power can help you deal with changes and challenges with ease and ensure you become your own tower of wisdom and calming presence in your life. Some of you, no matter what somebody says to you, you're going to go, well, you know what? I don't care if you believe me or not. I know what I'm feeling. You're going to be standing up in your power and wisdom saying, I know what I'm feeling. That's what's going to come in for you. Patience is a virtue. Persevere by trusting the journey. Trust the journey. We cultivate endurance and resilience. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. So some of you are going to be... they're telling me to take a look again. Hang on, guys. Some of you are really being called to look back over what you remember about your journey so far in this time, because there's messages you've missed. There's past times of your life that you've already lived through where a message came through and you didn't quite understand it, so you put it on the back burner. So some of you are going to get little memories of a little time, and you need to stop and dissect it. Literally, dissect it. What is it about that time of what message came through? Oh, okay. So they're showing me, they're saying, okay, remember when, okay, so not too long ago I was talking about how the angels told me that when I was remembering where I had buried all my pets in my pet cemeteries, I had like 5 of them, 4 or 5 of them in my yard in Mississippi. I had a whole acre, guys, and because I had loads of cats and dogs over the years. I had 1 dog, but I had loads of cats, chickens, geese. I had a whole acre. I had all kind of shit, okay? And I went in my memory, or I thought it was my memory, and I was remembering where I had buried one of my cats named George. And they're saying, no, you were there. So they're just wanting to point that out, that some of you have something you think is a memory, but it's not. You actually went there. They want you to figure out how you did that, because there's other places you need to revisit in the past where there was a message that you put on the back burner that's going to help you move forward now. Okay? And they're pointing out this thing behind me. Like, what the hell? Like, get a higher perspective. There's little bits in time where you have, I knew this thing meant something when I got it. There's little bits of time that you need to check into where there's little messages that you have missed. And you need to get a higher perspective. Higher perspective is a doorway, okay? With this giraffe head, and look, this looks like a doorway to me. Where you're going to see where you have gone. How am I going to say that? Like there's little parts of time where you got a message that you put on the back burner that you missed, that are going to start coming to light, that you're going to see. Wow. And get a higher perspective of. And some of them are going to be mini doorways where you can actually, in your mind, in your meditations, can go back there, get a piece of information, bring it back, and know what to do with it going into the future. Literally going in between the realms, guys. This is huge, okay? They're saying there's little portals. Some of you, a very small collective of you. There'll be more over time. But you're really going to go, these are all little mini portals, guys, that you're going to go back and get information from. So make sure you journal. I'm going to start journaling everything I can remember that they give me, okay, to help you understand what's coming for you in the future. Relax. Endurance. You're meant to do this. Self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, compassionate heart, and patience and persevering mind. So if you go back and you find something that you tell someone about, they're saying something somebody said or did, and that person was trying to be mean or helpful or whatever, you suddenly remember, you tell it to them, and they're like almost embarrassed, like, wow, I can't believe you remember that. And you're like, but it's okay. Or something someone said to you, or they said something about somebody else. Some little flash of light comes in to something, and you say something to somebody, and they're like, they can't believe you remember it. The hands of time. This really just feels like somebody going back and forth between time, picking up little pieces of information, and making sense of connecting dots of where you're supposed to go. Like, not time traveling, but it is a type of time travel. It's some type of remote viewing skill. Some of you, okay, they're showing me that boy again. They're showing me this boy that I talked about in a reading that was with the spirit messages, oh my God, over 6 months ago. Where some boy was picking up messages from the dead. And they're saying they're saying there's some of you that there's more of you that are going to be doing this. Like time traveling or remote viewing into different times and bringing back information and traveling and giving it to people. Maybe even on a telepathic way. Maybe not even physically moving, but you go back in time, you pick up information, and maybe some of you actually bring it to other people in some sort of way. Guys, does that sound crazy? But they're saying this is what's going on with people. Manifesting it. Oh my God. Manifesting it. Filling your subconscious with thoughts and images of what you really want, and by speaking positively, you'll bring them into your real life and manifest your yes. Some of you that want to do this are going to take that on. You're going to manifest this. You're really going to become a time traveler. But you're not like literally going to physically go in traveling, but you're going to with your... I just heard a bird. Did y'all hear that? That is a yes for someone. Hear it? Yes, yes, yes. Birds are messengers. Someone is going to say, or maybe if 4 or 5 of you just said yes. Was that 5 tweets I heard? Some of you, you're manifesting this. You are manifesting this. Oh my gosh. Some of you, you're really manifesting this. Do you see that? The portals open up. You're manifesting. You're making this a reality. Guys, this is a huge shift for some of you. You're literally going to change futures for people in some sort of way. Some sort of way. Some of you are... One more card. Tune into the cosmic pulse that connects all life. Feel the rhythm of the universe guiding you toward alignment and purpose. Look at all, they said one more card on the top. Look at all the little places you go to. That some of you are really telepathically communicating to several different other people that have that same skill, that are seeking help or asking for help. And you literally go and get the information, telepathically give it to them. They go and look it up and they find out it's true. Or some of you are really opening up your telepathic abilities. They're really opening up into different realms, man, guys, this is like mind-boggling. Do you see that? You are literally picking up information. Telepathic abilities open up hugely for some of you. Man, guys, my brain is almost hurting from this. This is really about becoming telepathically aware of what you're doing. Having the light come in. There's that pink again. That pink's all over that pink is coming in again, guys. I'm seeing the pink all over here. Some of you, your heart chakras are opening up. Your higher conscious mind is opening up and connecting. Just breathe. Just breathe. There's that color all over this card, guys. I'm fucking wearing it. Didn't even realize it. Deep breathing calls us back in the moment. It's slow. Okay, so this is what you're going to need to do when you feel like you're reaching out to these other realms and you come back into your body. They want you to deep breathe, ground. This calls us back to the moment, slows us down, taps us back into our senses, and reorients our minds. So when you have these mini going in and picking up this information during meditation, some of you, it's going to be something you do on your computer, something you do on your phone. It's some kind of deep meditation that you do. Maybe something you create yourself on a cassette or a CD. Maybe some of you have those capabilities. Or some kind of music where you write your own words to it. Or you even just get a tape deck and you tape your own meditations to go into the future. I'm hearing Witch and Sith. Some of you may connect with some of her work. Okay, so some of Witch and Sith, I'm hearing witch, I'm hearing witchy. So guys, Witch, if you check out this video, they're giving me messages to tell people to tune into you. Okay? Her and I have similar energies, guys. This taps in your senses, reorients your minds. The angels ask if you find yourself stressed, feel the racing thoughts, unable to focus, please remember to breathe. But they're really wanting you to do these deep breathing exercises to bring you back in, because you're going to be visiting these other realms. They're pointing out these. They're saying these two go together. So they want you to pay attention, okay? Some of you are meant to do this, okay? So look, you're going to these other portals, these other places. You're bringing them back with you once you get back into your body, and then they want you to pay attention to the messages and where those messages are supposed to go, because you are literally going to telepathically send messages to other people that need them in different places. This is why they're saying there's a map reading coming up. Wow. So, guys, pay attention to this. Some of you are going to be getting this as a physical sensation. Some of you are going to pick it up in the dream space. Ooh, I'm getting really lightheaded. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to go check out some of Witchy's videos. Ooh. That's the end of the message. Pay attention. Do you focus on what's wrong in your life? They encourage you to pay close attention to the good stuff. Be grateful, celebrate it. What you focus your attention on, wanted or not, is what you become a match for. So if you really want to dive into this energy, you're going to attract it and manifest more of it into your life. If you don't, you may miss out on some messages, because not everybody's going to want to do this. Those of you that don't, they're saying it's okay. You'll find other gifts, other things you want to do. But for those of you that really want to focus on being more telepathic and bringing messages to people that need them, this is how you're going to be an earth angel. This is the psychic gifts you're opening up to telepathically help people, not actually physically go to them like I've been picking up on readings. You're going to be picking up the energy to use it in a different way. Guys, that's what I have for you this morning. This message, I mean, it just exploded all over the table. So this is definitely getting telepathic messages, moving into the future, having these portals open up. And guys, if you don't see it as a portal, you see it as some kind of expansion. So whatever, because I used to have somebody make fun of me because I use the word portal all the time. So portal doesn't have to actually be a physical portal that you see, like something opening up. It can be something you feel inside of you. It can feel like something you're picking up energetically. A portal is not necessarily a physical shit you see in the sky, okay? It can be something you feel inside of you opening up. This cracked open, okay? Take this how it resonates. You could feel it just internally. There's that pink color again. It's expanding in you in some sort of way. It doesn't have to be something you physically see. Somebody that refused to understand me did not understand what I was trying to tell them. And I'm not always eloquent. Somebody said something really eloquent the other day. I can't remember your name. Thank you so much for that, because you said it more eloquently than I could ever say it. And you're like, no, you said it just fine. Guys, everyone vibes to a different. But if you are feeling this energy with me this morning, this is happening for some of you. And it's a small collective, but it's going to grow over time. Okay? So that's the message this morning. Cracked open. Portals coming in. Okay? And this is the main message. Cracked open. Seeing these portals. Realizing you're seeing in between the realms and changing how you see reality. Guys, that's the message. I love you. I hope this resonated for some of you. This came in like a ton of bricks. I love you all so much. Love and light. My name is Lana, and this is The Lighthouse. 2 words, not one. It's not a lighthouse. The Lighthouse. All right, guys. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you want a reading from me, using any of my decks in particular, you can ask for a particular deck. It's lana.scott.lighthouse@gmail.com. My readings are very reasonable, guys. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.